Mic check. Mic.
Hello, everybody.
Mic check. Mic check one. Mic check two.
Yeah.
Mic check 3, 4, 5. Who's everybody? Who's got everybody?
Where's everybody? Jesse, where you going?
Jesse Felix.
Jesse, where you going?
Wow.
We need everybody on stage.
Paging form of a working band.
As you can tell, this is a very formal format we do here.
I guess that's everybody. Well, thank y'all for coming. Yeah, it's VIP. Very important people. My name is, the name of the new album is Alien Coast, and I'm your alien host, Amari Ansari. Saxophone, y'all make some noise, obviously, for Paul Janeway. We got Alan Brandstetter right here on trumpet and guitar. Brody Lala on guitar right here. Al Gamble back there. Alan Gamble. Technically true. We got Jesse Phillips on bass right there.
Wave, Jesse.
Chad Fisher on trombone and keys. And Kevin Leon on the hair right there. He has his own.
The claps got quieter.
They did get quieter there because of Kevin Leon. How are y'all doing today? I see y'all got some merch and a whole bunch of different stuff. Oh goodness gracious. How you feeling, Paul?
It's the first day of tour.
First day of tour.
You know, this is a fun day. I feel fine, and my voice will be fine.
Nice. Nice. Is that something you worry about quite often?
My voice?
Just like
Yes.
keeping it up the park. Just keeping it up, 10 for 10.
It will be 10 for 10 tonight.
Okay.
We are doing a 4-show run, which we don't typically do.
Ooh.
We usually do 3 shows and then a day off. So we are doing a 4-show run. In Austin's the last.
That is right.
Yeah. So
You think we might get some Franklins?
I'm not getting in line this time. I can tell you that.
We gotta get somebody.
Yeah.
Do it for us.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I do like it.
Well, we have some questions from you all that we're gonna, I guess, ask Paul. I might open the floor a little bit and then we're gonna play. Is that cool? Yeah?
Yes.
That works? Okay. We're new to this VIP thing. I think this might be second one, third one.
This is
We do this all the time.
the 10th one.
No, it's like 20 something.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Anyway, go ahead.
We have a couple questions from you all, so let's see. Lynn Arnett asks, is Lynn here? Lynn Arnett? Oh, that is a beautiful dress. Look at that, nice. Lynn Arnett asks, what would you all be doing right now if you weren't professional musicians?
Well, my childhood dream was to be a dump truck driver.
Okay.
I think that had a lot to do with the Ninja Turtles.
Ooh, I like
And
that.
also riding on the back. I wanted to do that. I don't know what I would be doing. I mean, I don't have a lot of other skills that are applicable. So I don't know. I feel very lost.
I'm trying to think what I would be doing.
What would you be doing?
I would probably be a very unhappy art history teacher.
I probably would have tried to be a professional golfer or something.
Tried.
Golfer.
I don't know. I never had a plan B. So.
You're a painter?
Yeah, I'd probably be painting houses.
If you're looking at any of the artwork from Alien Coast, Broen actually.
Yeah, you have that. You have that right there. That is Broen. That is Broen's artwork. How about that? Exactly. He
No,
does.
I definitely would have been a professional hockey player in the NHL.
Jesse.
Or a fighter pilot.
You were like 100 pounds soaking wet. I don't think a hockey player was gonna happen.
I think I would have liked to have been like on a wrecking crew that just tears shit up all day long. In reality, I probably would have worked at Union Camp Paper Mill in Prattville, Alabama, per my dad's encouragement because they have great retirement benefits.
No, I worked in the family business. I worked in asphalt.
Good health care.
And I got let go because I couldn't even do the family business. Because of the 2008, the economy crashed. I even sucked it up and did it.
Now we hear from Kevin the Hair Leon.
I'm so glad you asked. I'm sort of like Al. I didn't really have a plan B, but my pipe dream would be like being a local fishing guide in Georgia. Yeah, I mean model is what I meant to say. That's
local fishing model.
Yeah, local fishing model. I just get to stand there with really big fish and people.
Yeah, we're hoping that there's some fishing that happens on this run.
The next Bill Dance.
What's the next question, Ron?
Lynn also asks, where can I buy the cape?
Huh?
Lynn also wants to know where she can buy the cape.
The cape? A guy out of Nashville has a company called Any Old Iron, and he makes all of that stuff for me. Obviously not doing it this tour, but he.
I think she wants to buy your cape.
No, buy my cape? Oh, no. Not happening. You don't want to touch that. It smells like a dead dog. It's not something you want. It smells awful.
I've smelled it. It's pretty bad. Bess asks, favorite downtime activity?
Well, it's not hanging out with my 19-month-old because that is not downtime at all. Downtown. The two things I collect cards, like baseball cards, but not that is a hobby of mine that I really have gotten passionate about, a little too passionate about. And then I love watching professional wrestling. Those are the two things that I have a few Kobe Bryant rookies, but you're gonna laugh, but the one that is the most expensive is a Vince McMahon, who is the president of WWE, autograph card. It is a four-digit card. So let's just be honest, I'm kind of a weirdo. Let's go ahead. Brady? Oh, I had a Brady. I sold it. It was worth about $7,000 to $8,000, but I ended up selling it. So I was like, I pulled it out of a pack. Yeah. Anyway.
Bess also asks, you can't live without personal items.
I mean,
Got a little blankie.
A binky. I mean, the phone, right? That would be, yeah.
Anybody? Anything you can't live without? Personal item. Maybe a locket of your lover's hair. It's a noun. I mean, we can categorize it as an item. Toothbrush, somebody? Jesse says toothbrush. Guitar? Okay. You read a lot of books too, so you probably got a good book collection. Got a Nintendo Switch back here, okay? I guess at this point we're gonna open the floor if anybody else has any questions. Anybody? No, I'm just joking. That's all right.
Whoever used your talents as an
Wait, can I give my 2 cents first of this one?
Go ahead.
Because I have such a deep, all of my saxophone teachers were like older idols to me. So I have a very deep spiritual connection with I'm sure like anybody else in music and the saxophone. So it's always super funny when somebody, like I'm trying my best as hard as I can and like really pouring my soul out. And somebody's like, play that sexy sax, boy. I'm like, man, I'm really trying to, give you my soul. I'm trying to bare myself to you. And the only thing that they always say is play that sexy sax. So usually I don't. I try my best not to exploit that kind of deal.
It's better than play those fart noises.
Oh yeah, trombone has a lot of fart noises. So
Yeah,
most
trombone.
times women
It's
do
not
not.
sexy to anybody.
It's not a sexy thing.
At one point, so when me and my wife met, I was unemployed, living in my dad's 2-bedroom apartment with 3 other people. So I was really a catch at the time. I always tell the story, when her parents met me, they cried because I had 2 pairs of clothes that I wore, and it was a 3-day weekend, so I only had 2 outfits. And she had a scholarship to Georgetown to get her master's degree. Exactly. Like, I was hitting well above my weight. And luckily this all worked out. So I didn't get my wife that way, you know, but I did date a girl at one time, and I brought her to a family thing, and they just like, I don't understand why she's dating you. And then they had me sing a song, and they were like, oh, I get it. I was like, yeah, I never, yeah. What about you, bro? Did you ever use your, you were a guitar player when you met.
Yeah, and back before I got married, yes, I tried all the time to do that, but it never really worked out all that much. So, really? I don't think it was my guitar playing. Anyway, it's probably it was probably all the drinking that I did.
What about you, Kevin Leon?
Yeah, I bought my first drum set from my wife. No, that's a total lie. That did not happen.
Yeah, it sounded good.
Well, then let's go with that. No, I mean, no amount of playing can make this face attractive. This thing.
Oh, come on, Kevin. You're a good-looking guy.
I didn't really date before. I had like one girlfriend, but I didn't like play the field or anything before I met my wife. And she's a singer, and we met in my very first band when I was like a sophomore in high school. So, yeah, answer that is no.
And as you can tell, a lot of partying and, you know,
Beautiful love.
rock and roll stars here.
Any other questions? Any other questions?
Jesse, we're not asking you.
I got one.
There we go.
In desperate times, did you ever have to part with an instrument that you wish you had back today?
I have a horrible story, and I am grateful that my papa's dead because of this story. He never knew. So I couldn't pay my bills. And my granny, they traded a generator for an old Gibson guitar that was hers. And she passed away, and she gave it to me. And I didn't have any money, couldn't do anything, and I pawned that guitar. And that is, you talk about like the biggest regret of my life, one of the biggest regrets of my life, that is one of the biggest. And somebody I knew went back to the pawn store the next day to like, let's try and get it. And it was already gone. And I still never, that is like, I've looked for that guitar for a very long time. My papa never knew, and had he known, he would have killed me. And so yeah, it's a really sad story, but you know, I mean, you know, you got to pay bills, and that was. Oof. I still to this day, like, I still like it. It really bugs me, but.
Man, it's funny you say that, because Ross, bring it out! Bring the guitar! No, I wish, man, I wish.
I like that you thought that story would be told today.
We've had it for years, we've just been waiting for the time.
Yeah, no, we looked at the provenance and everything.
I'm sorry to hear
Yeah,
that.
no, that's a really sad story.
One more question, anybody?
Anybody else want a sad story?
What's something sweet that a more traditional soul singer that you sound like has maybe said to you over the years? You sound like all
Zelma Redding, Otis's widow,
nice.
wrote a letter to me that to this day, I think they put it in the Alabama Music Hall of Fame, the letter. She said, no one since my husband has been, and I was just, and I tear up thinking about it. And she said that to me. and I just, you know how the internet is, and people shoot you down, and you hear all these horrible things, but she told me that. And I don't know if she meant it or not, but she put it in writing, so I have it. And to this day, I told Ms. Zelma, like, she sent, me and my wife had our first child in September 2020, and Ms. Zelma sent me books and a note, and it's to her. I always told her, I said, look, anything you ever need me to do for your family, I'm there. And so I've done, they have like an Otis tribute to, me and Otis have the same birthday. We're both born on September 9th. And so she anything that the Reddings ever have, I just tell Ms. Zelma, like, if you need me, I'm there. So I've been, we've done all sorts of stuff. The band's done all sorts of stuff. One of the coolest things is we did his birthday celebration at Macon, and William Bell, who I think has a song called "I Forgot to Be Your Lover," and William was there. And we got the band got to play with William in that song. So that to me was one of those I'm like, to this day. And there's only been, this is really funny, there's only been 4 people that have been allowed to the big old ranch where he's buried at his home. This is the list though. This is what the Allman Brothers, the Rolling Stones was just like, oh cool, like, and then Michael Bolton. And I was like, all right. So I was like, okay. I mean, but it was pretty insane. That's one. I mean, Wilson Pickett's family has reached out, and because I had mentioned him on something. I mean, he's from Prattville, Alabama. He's from Prattville, and they've reached out. We've had a few. You know, some of those old school guys. You know, have been really kind to us. All those old Marshall Shoals guys. We've been very fortunate, and so like anytime I'm like, you know, people, you get down and you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough. You think about that and you go, hey, that's not too bad.
You're good enough.
So hey, you are good enough. And you are good enough. Thank y'all so much for coming out to the VIP Broken Bones Breakdown. We're gonna play some songs for you.
All right, so what we're gonna do is they're gonna do an instrumental, and then I'm gonna come out and sing a song. All right, does that sound good? That we're not gonna do that.